There are different ways that you can have your students sign in when using Seesaw, and each of them have some different impacts on your teaching. So I just wanted to talk about those really quickly. If you go over to the left-hand side in the upper left-hand corner and click on your name, this menu bar opens. Go down to Manage Class. Under Students, the first thing under Students is Sign-In Mode. If you click that, you can see that there are three different ways of having your students sign into Seesaw. The first way, Shared Devices, allows your students to sign into Seesaw with a QR code or with an alphanumeric code. This is really nice for younger students, and what happens is that they sign in, and then they do their work, and then they are presented with a list of names, and they choose their name from the list, and then post to Seesaw. One thing about shared devices, however, is that if you have your class set up so that students cannot see each other's work, students signing in through this option will also not be able to see their own work, their own past work. So if you want to use Seesaw for a student-led conferences, for example, this is not a great option because they can't show their work. The next option down is one-to-one devices. This is also a nice option for students who are sharing devices. The difference is that, again, they still sign in with a QR code or an alphanumeric code, but they are presented first with a list of names and choose their name, and then they are really signed in. So then they can do their work and post. However, when they're finished for the day, they need to sign out of that account. Otherwise, the next student who uses that device will be signed in to the wrong student's account. One thing that's nice, however, with using this sign-in option of one-to-one devices is that if you have your Seesaw account set so that students cannot see each other's work, students can still see their own work that they've posted. So this is a great way for them to review their own personal work or to use that information, for example, in reflection or in student-led conferences. The way that they would see their own work is by clicking on their own name in the upper left-hand corner, and then going down to what's called Feed View, and then they'd be able to see their own work. The third option for sign-in is email or Google, and this is really an option that's designed for older students. They will sign in with their email, address, and password, and then they are really signed in, and they will need to log out properly when they are finished using that device, if it's not their own device. So those are just some of the differences between the three different ways of having your students sign in Seesaw. I hope this was helpful. Please let me know if you have questions. Thank you.